The last example of a while loop we're going to look at is what's called a results-controlled loop. In a results-controlled loop, the relational expression is based on some sort of result that you're looking for. The example we're going to use here is, how long will it take an investment to reach a certain target? When it reaches that target, that's the result that you're looking for, and so the loop stops. Let's write the program. We start off by declaring some variables as usual. A balance and a rate of return, integers for years, and the target, what we're looking for, where we want the loop to stop. We'll set the years equal to 0. We'll begin to prompt the user to answer some questions. What is the beginning balance? CN balance. What is the annual interest rate? CN rate. Cout, what is the target balance? In other words, what do we want to get our investment up to? And that's all we need to get from the user. Now we're ready to write the loop. We want the loop to stop when our balance is equal to or greater than the target that we're shooting for. So we're going to say, while balance is less than target, and we could put less than or equal to here, but if the case it hits the target exactly, which is very doubtful, we'll let it stop at that point. Then inside our loop, the body will consist of our statement to increase the balance annually by the interest rate and increment years by 1. Let's very briefly go over the requirements for a while loop that we need, just kind of as a brief reminder. In this case, our loop control variable is the balance. We initialize the balance when we prompt the user to enter the balance, so that satisfies that requirement. Then our relational expression is while balance is less than target. So there's our condition that we're looking for. The statement or statements that gets things done is simply multiplying the balance times the interest rate. The statement body also includes our fourth requirement, that we modify the loop control variable so that the relational expression will eventually become false. By increasing balance annually, we're going to get it to a point where it's greater than target, or at least equal to target, in which case our loop stops. So there is a situation where our loop can stop, and that's when the balance is equal to or greater than target. The last thing we need to do is write out the results of finding how long it will take to get the target balance. So we'll begin by using a cout, and we'll say it will take, and then that's the number of years is the answer of how long it will take to reach the target balance. Then we can drop down to the next line. To reach the target balance, then drop down to the next line of target is the variable there, followed by a period and an indel. Now we're ready to build and run the program and see if it works right. We'll start off with a beginning balance of 1,000. We'll have 2% interest, which is 1.02 using our formula. And we want our target balance to be $5,000. And the results show it will take 82 years, that's quite a while, to reach the target balance of $5,000. Hopefully interest rates will go up a little bit, or at least interest rates on savings accounts. And 2% is actually somewhat optimistic right now, but anyway. So that's how you write a results-oriented loop, where rather than counting how many times we want the loop body to execute, or rather than looking for a sentinel value, what we're doing is we're looking for a certain result. And that result is the balance being equal to or greater than the target. That makes the relational expression become false and causes the loop to stop. In my next video, we're going to move away from while loops into a different type of loop altogether, the for loop, which is always a count-controlled loop.